special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC championship game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia, as we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. They're going to the air in the first play. Throw to the running back in the flat. Gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. But I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on offensive line and their running back.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw, testing the middle. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Looking for a man. Looking to set up a screen pass here. To make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call in their screen play.
Well, we're early in this game, but I got a feeling this is not going to be the last time we see that screen. I mean, it worked perfectly here, and they get a first down. Now, it's about confusing the defense when you see that same formation to get them looking for it again.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And the Gators getting set on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Over the middle. It's Gillian. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looking for a receiver. Bringing pressure. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And they wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Solid drive to start this conference championship game. Now, can they convert on 3rd down in the red zone? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Catch made on the left side. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
The Gators come to the line with 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Florida. Just getting settled into this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board, Kirk.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into the...
Oh, and it's blocked. After the block BAT, the special teams coach hoping for better execution here on the kickoff. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. And the wideout goes in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down. Gets rid of it on the move. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? They're going to run it. He breaks free. He's got the 1st and still going. He's in the clear. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Here comes a handoff. Making people miss. They pulled him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up 1st downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
First and goal, handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense here. As the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Ball back at the 6 for a 2nd and goal off that loss. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
Defense looking for a stop on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Gators. The defense contributes 6 points.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, The defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. And they'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more.
Chris, when was the last time you saw a game turn on a dime like this? A pick six, then a 2-point conversion? That's a quick 8-point swing we just watched here.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a short completion of the tight end. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup here, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for a safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
An important third down play coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They go with a direct snap. Breaks free. Muscles past the defender. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flashed at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out in the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
Running back has it on a screen now. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Getting set. Here's second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tide.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5-wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And so it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown triumph last time they had it. Play action here on first down. He fires it down the middle. Way downfield for a huge gain. Finally brought down offense. Big gain.
Well, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes the grab. It's Gilliam. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The pass rush closing in. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Can he make it to the marker? Brought down, but it's enough to convert on third down and set him up first and goal at the 10.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
QB keeper all the way. Runners all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. Grab down the middle. It's Thorne.
We are in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Motion now from the tight end. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Off the back to yellow, the quarterback looks to his right. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. And look at these yards.
Looking to throw it on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
And the QB will try again on second and 10. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Looking to throw it again. On the move now. They chase him down and tried to run for it, but it'll bring up 4th down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt.
This is a nice job here by this defense on 3rd down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his 1st down, but they keep him short to set up this 4th down.
The Gators offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Over the middle, it's Gilliam. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. Handoff here from the shotgun. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Trying to find some room. It's Thorne. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of route.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, good job here getting into the backfield and coming up with this sack here by the defensive line from the Florida Gators. And, Chris, you think about Florida, you think about defensive linemen, you think about an incredible history and legacy that they've had over the years. Start with Javon Kearse, the freak, what he was able to do, and Kevin Carter, all the sacks he came up with. Dante Fowler, such speed off the edge. Even Derek Harvey, boy, he had an incredible year in 06 when the Gators won the national championship. And we're still seeing them dominate.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. The shotgun running play call. They bring him down to the 25 and moving closer and closer to the red zone.
And here we see the quarterback read the second-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
They'll run it here. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. Still no answer for this offense.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. He'll hand it off. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Breaks loose at the 40. They make the stop, but not before he gains the first down. The screenplay works. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
But to me, it looked like that receiver maybe tipped his hand on this out route. The corner does a nice job of breaking on the ball. The receiver needs to be sharper on those if you want to have any success against this secondary.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking for his back. And that's a 3rd straight misfire.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down. Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
But that was a bit of a dangerous pass and off target too. The mechanics were a bit shaky.
A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's breaking free at the 35. And they get the 3rd down conversion. Football moves now to the 45. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
How about this call? 3rd down and 10. The whole world is expecting that they're going to throw the football. And instead, they go back to old reliable, the running back, get some good blocks up front. And not only does he pick up 10 yards, look at this, huge yards on this play on 3rd and long.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. See if the penalty proves costly. 1st down and 15 now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The completion sets up a 2nd down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Tremendous make. He's got a howitzer for a leg. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Gators will kick it away to get us going in the 2nd half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the 3rd quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. That's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up They'll run it from the gun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Hits the first and still running. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. Movement here from the tight end. First down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a first and goal.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
Second and goal for the offense. Quarterback keeps the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go into keeper.
Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
And the defense did everything that's expected of them. Yeah, they caught the ball, but it didn't go anywhere. That's the exact best possible scenario that this defense could hope for other than a turnover.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Got the first down and still motoring. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Wow, man, this guy's having a heck of a day. Now, they may not win this game today, but you cannot fault his effort, what he's been able to do. He's been the one bright spot as that last carry now puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. A penalty backs up the offense. It's 1st and 15. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Freshman shows inexperience. Lucky it didn't get intercepted.
Defense does a really good job here of sitting back in zone coverage, making the windows very tight in the middle of that secondary, and it's tough for the quarterback to make that read.
The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
That's a design quarterback keeper. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Grabbed by the receiver. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Play action fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Offense recovers the fumble. He keeps going.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Boy, it's another incompletion. Just something's missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another 4th down for this quarterback.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. There's contact on the throw. And it's caught. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. He keeps it on a design run. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Pressure is coming. He'll be brought down on 4th down, and the drive ends with a sack.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open, and result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
And the Gators offense retakes the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the 4th quarter to see this guy get the football, just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. They're going to run the option. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight, couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. He makes the grab. The reception gets about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here. And the Gators will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for. The punt will bounce and go out of bounds. They'll spot it near the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. They're going to run it here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Handoff to the back. Fights through a tackle. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
He makes the grab. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Fires it to the wideout. The sophomore quarterback fortunate that didn't end in an interception.
Now, this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with his quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times, consistent pressure, just dominating performance.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Running back grabs it on a screen. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Pulls it in. It's Thorne.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Alabama now operating in the red zone. Looking to throw again. The receiver makes the catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Nothing doing in that play. The big D-tackle there for the stop.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Second down after that run on the previous play. Grinding away on the ground. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give them credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Solid run, but stopped a little bit short. It'll set up 4th down and inches. The Gators will have to kick it away. That's his 4th punt running today. See if he can make something happen with the return. When he's got some space here. Now they finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return. This drive starts in good position. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Any hopes of a conference championship depend on scoring and scoring quickly. Can they make a play? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. First down and more. He's still running. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Turns it loose downfield. Caught with room to run. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Bama.
That is hours and hours of practice right here by this receiver. Great job of not only going up and making the catch, but do you have the awareness to come down and get the toe down at the side of the end zone? That is a thing of beauty by the receiver for a touchdown.
Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he stopped short. Big play by the defense. Still a 3-score margin here.